Linden Crossing?
It was closed.
We found that
Yeah.
out. We got to
Of
about
course.
Bellingham and it said it was closed.
It's closed at midnight. Closed from midnight
Oh,
to 8.
thanks,
Yeah,
Rachel.
see?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we are 10 minutes from that crossing.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? We had a great time.
We did. We really did. We laughed the whole way. We had a great
Of course, we
time.
got to the border and we were completely unprepared. And so, you know, they have no sense of humor at the border.
No, they do not. I agree. They have none.
That's my fingers, Stinky.
Are you the most handsome boy? Are you the most handsome boy?
The dogs are looking for the leftover bits.
Leftover bits, yeah.
They eat all the horse cookies.
And then, oh, you can give me the cookies.
No, we've got some. Don't worry.
Rex, I think you are a stunner.
I love his personality.
Do you
These
really?
guys they don't physically mature until they're about 6.
Yeah.
So he still has a couple years to go to grow into himself.
Yeah, he's only 3 or 4.
Coming for.
Coming 4 in May.
So
That's
what
young, Ro.
I know.
Yeah.
So is there any physical limitations to him though at the age of his age?
You couldn't do a ton of jumping.
Couldn't do a ton of
I would think.
jumping.
No, that's not a problem.
That would be
That's not a concern.
He might do 3 a year. Yeah.
That's the big issue with the big drafty guys, that you don't over jump them because their joints just can't take it.
There's no danger.
You can do as much flat work, trail riding as you want or could possibly take. That's not an issue.
Perfect.
It's the 2 hardcore.
Could he go out and do a 100 pace like once a year?
Oh yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, you'd want to do it more often so he could get through the hunter pace, probably.
True. Yes, you're right.
No, he could, and the thing is, like, if he's jumping little logs like this, he could jump those every day, and that wouldn't be an issue because, like, he would be stepping over them, you know?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, if he's like her, she doesn't actually jump, she just steps
Like,
over.
yeah,
Yeah.
my other mare, like, you have to actually get past 3 feet in order for her to actually jump the jump. Otherwise, she's just like, you know. Does this big
that's the
canter
problem you're
stride
going to have.
over it.
Yeah, making him actually jump
Mhm.
instead of stepping. But his structure is really nice.
Hey, big boy.
And he's, I'd say, more athletic than she is. Mia?
Yeah, a little bit. He's much calmer minded. Like, she's way more thoroughbred when you get on her. She's hot, hot, hot when you get on her. Whereas he's like just still as level-headed as
I love it.
anything.
He's like Gray.
He's like
He's got a bit of the dork in him.
People like, the
Hey.
problem
Yeah, sorry.
Don't let him hear that term.
the problem with these guys is that you sometimes, you know, like when we started him at 2.5 and he was a stallion, I had to tell myself to slow down because he was so quick. You know, 6 weeks we were hacking by ourselves, we were riding in the field, walk around canter, it was not an issue. Nothing was an issue. We could go out with problem horses and he would lead and just do his own thing. If, you know, the first hack we ever went out on, we took my
I think that's Canadian for trail ride.
trail
It
ride.
is.
First trail ride, yes it is. Sorry, the first trail ride
We've
we ever
decided
went on.
ever since we crossed the border, we're now Canadians.
Canadian.
Okay.
We went with this 18 two-hand big horse who has this massive stride. He's this big dressage horse. And Rex went out and we were walking along and, you know, I'm thinking I'm going to have to kind of keep him behind him. And we're on the road and Rex just walks on by him and he's like, this is great, this is awesome, we're somewhere new. We get on the trail, you know, my trainer trots off and she gets 20 feet in front and Rex is still just doing his thing, trotting where he is. He didn't get flustered that the other horse went way in front. He just was like, I'll get there when I get there. Like, he wasn't putzing, he was just, that was his stride because he was 16-1 at the time, or 16 hands at the time. And then we cantered and it was the same thing. He just stayed where he was supposed to stay and then caught up eventually, and that was that.
She's jealous.
He's also nice in that he's the guy we can put beside anybody, with anybody, and he gets along with everybody. And he's got no problem if you go to get them and there's 3 or 4 out together. He's got no problem waiting. He just waits. He lets everybody go ahead of him.